All right.
What's up, YouTube? This your boy Life of the Party here. I'm here with my friend shooting a little video. You know, Happy New Year's to all my subscribers, all 49 of you. But we're gonna shoot this little video and we're gonna show you what we like about each other and, you know, go around and introduce you to my friends. So sitting next to me is Aliya.
That's why I didn't want to be on camera.
Right next to Aliya is Toni.
Hi.
Right next to who's recording the video is Ashley. Jazairi sitting next to her. And this is Toni.
He's not in a group.
Toni.
This is Tony's little brother.
Our little big brother.
Our honorary brother, Kobe.
So we came, okay.
You better not have no warrants.
I want to go first.
Ashley, you want to tell them what we're doing today?
So every year we try to come up with like a nice list for things that we want to work on or things that we have worked on. So this year we're doing a 2019 countdown where we say 5 things that we love about ourselves, 4 things that we love about, you know, each one of us, 3 things that we want to work on for the new year, 2 goals that we have for the next year, and 1 important lesson that we learned this year, because this year was full of lessons. It was trying, it was trifling, it was all types of things. So
very much.
We're gonna get into it and let's see.
All right.
So Aliya wants to go first, so we're gonna let Aliya go first. But guys, this sweater is just big. I'm not that big. I'm really small.
But you're not adding that, right? Okay, good.
So the 5 things that I love about myself. 1 is my beauty. 2 is my compassion, because you can't be a nurse without having compassion. Motivation, creativity, and intelligence. What I like about Jazairi is her strength. I feel like she's like the strongest person out of everybody in the group. She's been through so much and she still thrives in everything that she does. So I look up to that. Toni, I love your compassion. Toni's the nicest person in the whole group. Like, what?
Show Toni.
She's the nicest person in the whole group, and honestly, I don't know how she does it, because I don't know, to put up with.
We're bitchy.
Right, we're bitchy, and she sees the good in everybody. So I look up to that too. Glenn, well, we already know your wittiness. Glenn is the group's comedian.
He's the mouth of the South.
He's the mouth of the group, and well, we need that. We need somebody that's funny, that always keeps us laughing, that always keeps us entertained, and I love that. Ashley, your motivation. Look at you this year. How many jobs you had? Freaking. You started your own business and it's booming, so I really look up to that shit.
Wigs by Ashley. Ashbell Wigs.
Ashbell Wigs. So I definitely applaud you on that, because, you know, we all trying to make it big in 2019, honey. All right, what's the next thing?
3 things.
3 areas of improvement. Let me see, what did I put? I put my anger. I want to work on that some more. My relationships with not only like my friends and my family, my boyfriend, my relationship with God, and just in general my work. I want to, you know, get better in my career, advance, get my master's and stuff like that. What's the next thing?
2 goals for the new year.
2 goals for the new year. I want to go back to church. And then the second one was to travel more and to start my own business. So the one thing that, what was it? That
you learned.
I learned, yeah. The one thing that I learned was just to accept people for who they are when they show you their true fucking colors. That's it. That's it. Because there's a lot of catfishes out here. And
no, this is not me. This is not me. I'm not skinny. This one is just big.
Nah, but it's not only that. It's just that I'm the type of person, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt before you know,
You go and trust
before I go, you know, just saying, okay, no, I'm not fucking with this person, you know. But I feel like I give people too many chances, and that's a problem for me. It's
too much leeway.
It's too much leeway for you to fuck up, and you know, into, I don't know, what's the word? Like, I give you too many chances for you to make a mistake in my life, or like negatively influence my life. And that's not cool. So once you show me one fault, you're done. I'm just done. And done. One more thing, like this is my motto for 2019. I'm not pacifying no one's feelings. It is what it is. That's it.
Period.
Period. Point blank. And that's it.
Period.
Next.
Now we're gonna take it off to Toni.
Ready, Toni?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, so 5 things I love about 5 things I love about myself. My resilience. I've known that I've had this, but up until now it's been my only choice. But this year I had to learn how to choose that over falling apart, and I was able to do that and prove that to myself this year. My hair, I went natural before. A lot of people that I know whose hair is longer than mine, I'll be like, damn, I'm about to cut this shit off. But I learned that it's a process, like everything else that we're growing in our lives. Our hair is part of that, and it's my crown, and I'm happy with its growth. It's a symbolization of my growth. I
added that too.
I was taking stuff off, putting things back on.
Number 3, my calculated thought. I will no longer refer to it as overthinking, because overthinking sounds negative. When you're calculated, it's more positive. So I'm thankful that I have that, because it's kept me out of a lot of trouble.
Madam CJ Toni, okay.
My body.
I'm done.
I spent a lot of years of dealing with body dysmorphia, especially at being like 230 pounds at like the age 14. And not feeling beautiful around a lot of beautiful females who are still actually around me today.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm just happy that for once in my, you know, I'm comfortable in my skin. I'm not the size that I want to be, and nor do I care. I love myself. I look at myself in the mirror and I'm just happy, you know. And my ability to find laughter in dark places.
Yes.
So I thought I had to do 4 things. Okay, so one thing about Glenn that I love.
You could say all 4.
I could do 4? Okay. Hold on, damn.
Let's go say 5. Pick one good one, please.
Okay.
Or pick the best ones that you feel like you have to say.
It's gonna be quick. It's quick. His over-the-top antics that could almost always make me laugh. His ability to reinvent himself.
Yes.
His laugh and his I don't give a fuck attitude. 4 things.
That's the laugh, y'all.
4 things I love about Aliya: how you can't stay mad at her. Her sweet personality, her ability to get the ball moving on things, and her support of those she loves. 4 things I love about Jazairi: her spontaneity, her inability to hold a grudge, her awareness of herself and loving the skin she's in, and how no matter how long it has been since you've spoken to her, that you could always pick up where you left off. 4 things I love about Ashley: her ability to plan, how thoughtful she is, how she could feel my energy to the point where sometimes...
She got that from me.
That is what?
The planning.
Girl, how she could feel my energy to the point where sometimes I have to be careful because I don't want my negative energy to rub off on her.
Facts.
And how talented she is.
Yes.
3 areas of improvement for myself: stop thinking that I'll burden people with my problems and speak when there's actually something wrong.
Yes, we all gotta work on that, definitely.
Slow down.
We
do that. 2, slow down and appreciate the memory while I'm making it and not just when it's gone. And 3, focus more on my health. 2 New Year goals: 1 is to invest in a business, and 2 is to lose 15 more pounds because if it's lost 23 this year. Okay. And one lesson I
Call me
learned.
that, yeah, right, bitch. You look at son.
One lesson I learned is that it will always be okay. I faced so many dark things in my life, dark moments this year, sometimes with others and sometimes in solitude.
That made me cry, right?
But the result has always been the same. The result has always been the same. It will always be okay. I might be hurt this minute. I might want to just bawl in a corner, but I can't give up and get stuck in the storm. It will be okay. So that's what I learned.
Woo, child. So 5 things about myself.
What are you writing down?
She got a good job. So I wrote the first thing that I'm talented.
Yes.
I love that I can do so many things. I guess I'll never be broke.
Multifaceted.
Okay. I love that I'm a caring person. Sometimes I get down on myself because I feel like, oh, I care too much, I'm too invested. But like, if I'm not like that, if I don't care, then
And it's not you.
right, like, who's gonna care? You know, I want someone to care about me like that. My determination to reach my goals. Every day I feel like giving up, but I haven't yet. So
You went?
I love the fact that I'm strong, and I didn't realize that I was strong, but a bitch is strong, and I love that. And then lastly, I wrote that I love who I am, because I guess for a while I didn't, because I didn't even know who I was.
Right.
So now as I'm starting to figure out who I am, it's a little bit of adjusting this, adjusting that, rethinking this, rethinking that, changing these behaviors, and the person that I'm becoming and the person that I am right now, I love her so much. That's my bitch.
That's my bitch.
That's my bitch. I love her so much, and she has so much to show me. All right, so 4 things, 1 each. So, Aliya, I wrote that one thing I love about you is that you're receptive. That, you know, we can talk about anything. We can have different, you know, opinions on things, and we can talk about it and really bounce ideas off each other. And you take in things, even if it's about you, if it's about anything, you're always willing to listen, and you're always willing to take things in. Some people don't want to hear shit.
Right.
And you're very receptive.
Well, thank you.
Toni, I wrote your perseverance, because, you know, Lord knows what you've been through, and you still continue to push. You've never given up. And I've seen you at some lows, and you continue to push, and you inspire me. All of you guys are perseverant, but, you know, Toni got a different type of perseverance, okay? Glenn, I wrote that I love your big heart. You know, you could be a little annoying with it sometimes, but the way that you love people, the way that you're so compassionate, though, you know, how thoughtful you are, your morals, the way that you feel about people when you really care about them, and the things you care about, you're so passionate about it, and your heart is so big, and your heart is so full, and I love that about you.
Yes.
And Jazairi, I would say your honesty.
Oh, yeah.
If you didn't have Jazairi honesty, a lot of us would be doing some dumb shit and saying some dumb shit and treat each other real bad, because Jazairi, you know, as annoying as she can be sometimes, as miserable as she seems, with all her honesty is important, because we're never going to be able to move forward, to grow, to change our bad behavior if there's not someone that's being honest with us, and Jazairi is definitely that. 3 areas of improvement, I would like to say, 1, my communication, you know, how I communicate, working on how to say the things that I need to say, working on speaking when I need to speak, talking to you guys when I'm going through shit, or not talking as much as I, you know, that I have to talk, that I feel like I need to talk, working on communication overall, working on my self-esteem, still learning to love not just, you know, the person I'm in my mind, but learning the person I am physically, mentally, all that, and working on consistency, because I be slacking. I start things and I can't finish them, so I want to work on my consistency.
I agree, me too.
Child. 2 New Year's goals is get at least 1 LLC. I need to lock down 1 business for sure.
That bitch LLC. Make sure y'all cop Nicki album, Queen.
And 2, pay off my debts. And 1 lesson I learned this year, it was you have to take people for who they are and not who you want them to be.
God.
And
a word, honey.
I felt that in my fucking spirit.
A word.
my dad told me this, and me and my dad went through it this year.